alone. They do not represent the views or opinions of Valley News Live, our parent company, or our advertisers.
With us tonight, the new president of the Board of Higher Ed, Dr. Kirsten Diederich. Dr. Diederich, I'm not sure if I should say congratulations or I'm sorry after the past few months of what's taken place here. Your thoughts on it?
You're not the first one to say that to me. However, I'm very excited to take the chairmanship role. And I think that what we've gone through this past year has been a growing experience for every board member. We've learned from it, and I think we'll make some corrections and move on.
Here's my question for you. In your opinion, did the board make a mistake by hiring Dr. Schiavone to be chancellor?
No, I do not think we made a mistake.
Why not?
Because I think we have seen some very good changes. I'm very impressed with the Pathways to Student Success model. Other than that, you know, we've had our ups and downs. Hopefully we can get through this and move on.
So let's talk about that. Why the soap opera? I mean, you've got university presidents, you've got legislators, Senator Grinberg wanting to buy him out, you've got students all coming out against this man, and yet what you're talking about, the Pathways to Student Success, I think it's got some positive aspects to it. So give us behind closed doors. What's really going on here that this has been such a situation?
Well, you know, to be honest, I don't know about the behind closed doors, what's happened. Since we are an open records, open meeting, we don't hear everything until it sometimes comes out in the press that we see what's going on. As far as what Tony Grinberg initiated, what the presidents might be involved in, we have no information on that at all.
But clearly you've worked with this man at some level, so why is he getting such blowback or pushback from Senator Grinberg and university presidents?
Yeah. You know, I would say that it would be more of an issue of his leadership style that North Dakotans weren't accustomed to.
Could you be more specific?
Well, that's a little difficult to say.
Can you give us a hint? I mean, what I keep hearing is that he's very a straight talker, and I think people here in North Dakota want you to be a little bit more, hey, you did a great job here, but yet this is what I'd like to see improve upon. And I look at a man, he's running a multi-billion-dollar business, if you will, or just $1 billion, a big chunk of our general fund. It's okay to be a little bit direct. Am I missing something, or?
No, I think it's okay to be direct. You know, what we are hearing, little snippets of anyway, is that it might be direct, but maybe a little bit too aggressive.
Is it because some people see, as far as university president, President Prashani, President Kelly, have not come out to speak in favor of this man? It makes you start to wonder, are they worried about Chancellor Schiavone infringing on some of their power?
Perhaps, but I don't know the answer to that. Because they have not come out against him either. So you say they haven't come out in support, but they have not come out against.
But the emails that were done through Foreign Communications, Open Record Press, clearly were not flattering emails from President Prashani. Would you agree with that?
Taken in the context that they were given, but we don't know what the context was. And, you know, I'm going to watch this because I've had exchanges of emails, and if you just looked at one or two, you would not know what had led up to that, and that makes me a little uncomfortable when you just go.
That's a very fair assessment. What I'm hearing you say, though, is that yes, you are in favor of a chancellor-run university system.
I am.
So I guess where do we go from here then? You see the president's pushback. We know what happened with Chancellor, I believe it was Potts, the former gentleman from President Chapman. Can this be an effective system, or next November when this all goes to vote, are North Dakota voters going to say, you know what, let's get rid of this whole higher ed board thing and move on?
Do you know what I think we are going to find is after we do the evaluation of the chancellor, we will have a lot more to share with you at that time. We have not had a chance to even evaluate Dr. Schiavone, and so that'll be coming up next week. And then at that time, if improvements have to be made or whatever decision we have, then it's going to come, well, it will be coming to the vote of the North Dakota people anyway. You know, let them do their research. Look at the pros and cons between having a chancellor system versus having, you know, 3 coordinators coming in and controlling the system. You know, look at it, and I know the North Dakotans will make the right choice.
In your opinion, does Chancellor Schiavone survive?
I do not know the answer to that.
All right, one last thing. I know there's been a lot of people, Linda Bass Porter, suggesting that Chancellor Schiavone misled legislators in a presentation. Chancellor Schiavone's coming out saying this is all theatrics. What's the facts? Did he try to mislead the legislature or not?
I don't know the answer to that either, Chris. I don't. I was there for the presentation, and as I watched it, I was assuming we were looking at aspirational colleges. However, it was not on the slide, and that's one of those issues. And you know, honestly, I've been in research myself, and in a research world, you put everything on a slide, but it's not always practical when you're talking to a lay audience. So there's some questions on that.
So it sounds like there's a lot of gray still.
There is a lot of gray, yes.
I don't know if people are happy about that or not, but thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I look forward to having you back on more in the future. Okay. And I will say congratulations, because I know you're going to probably take us in a new direction. Stay with us. We're going to get to a bunch more of your feedback. Where do you see this thing going? Are you in favor of a chancellor-run university system? Let us know your point of view by going to our website, 630pov.com. You can email us, text us. We'll be right back.